Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and welcome back to our Galarian adventures here in Pokemon Shield on the channel. If you missed the previous episode, and you want to see my heartbreak, check the link in the description to the full playlist of Pokemon Shield to get caught up on all the action thus far. You can see every episode leading to, I think we're at 71 right now? But we are, as far as I know, we're nearly done the story here. But if you want to stay tuned for future episodes, subscribe to the channel or join as a member and hit that bell button to get updates on when the new videos and such are coming your way. So, as of the, I guess, 2 episodes ago, we completed our gym badges. I'll show you that right now. Well, you can see it down below. Ignore this this little guy down here for the time being. But you can see all of our gym badges are now here. We're ready to head off to Wyndon to win in Pokemon League. No. Alright, whatever. But we are going to go there. Wait. I am unmuted. Good. Excuse me. Glad I was unmuted so you can hear that. We're heading off to the Pokemon League for the Champion Cup. And I don't know how we're going to do, because if I show you the team recap, it's not much to recap. We actually got to do some rearrangement here. Now, first up, we have Rangers, our Phalanx. They are at level 45. I do have to change one thing. Oops. What? No. I got to change one thing. The markings. Because Rangers had been knocked out before, but they have come back, so we're going to heal that injury. They're holding the Expert Belt to improve their super effective attacks. And I'll show you right now. First of all, no ribbons, but these serious-natured Rangers have First Impression, Reversal, No Retreat, and Iron Defense. Should probably teach them another attack, though, to make more use of the Expert Belt. And they have the Battle Armor ability, preventing critical hits. Next up, we have one of our Gigantamax Pokemon, Varuta, the Copper Raja, at level 56, holding Metal Coat to improve those Steel-type attacks. She has a lax nature. The moves are Iron Head, Bulldoze, Heat Crash, and Iron Defense. And I do want to change Heat Crash. Nice typing, but doesn't gain the ability or the effect of the Sheer Force ability, which would come in very handy, increasing damage from attacks with secondary effects, but of course negating those secondary effects. And last but not least is Hefty, our level 56 Garbodor, another Gigantamax capable Pokemon holding Black Sludge to heal back HP when held by a poison-type Pokemon such as Hefty. Naive Nature with Sludge Bomb, Toxic Spike, Stockpile, and Metal Claw with a terrible ability of Weak Armor. Alright, so let us actually take a moment here and see what can we teach Varuta in place of Heat Crash. Something a little bit more beneficial, I guess. I can do it this way. Go to Pokemon. Go to Varuta. Say Held Item, which is weird. But go to Open Bag. Check out the TM bag right here. So let's see. Anything with a secondary effect. Got Rock Slide, which can cause a flinch. But, of course, any of these will not have the effect. So, anything physical will be good. Rock Slide could be useful. And these are all multi-use, so it wouldn't hurt us to use Rock Slide. What else? These are all TRs, so these would break. Not the best. But, I mean, if I have multiple copies, I could use one. Special based. I believe, yeah, I'm going to just go with, what did I say? Rock Slide. Good for, say, flying types, which she can't touch with Bulldoze. Let's do that. Might make a little bit more sense. So when we were speaking to our pal Sonia, she said to go to the train station at Route 7, just outside of Hammerlock City, and she's going to try to figure out more about the Darkest Day, and there's been some weird shenaniganery happening with stuff going on, like explosions in big old Hammerlock. We didn't see it, but apparently there was like a red light covering the land. But we'll take their word for it. And they said for me not to worry about stuff like that. Let's just head off to Wyndon and win the Pokemon League. Okay, let's see what's going on here first of all. Life's all about restaurant hopping. I'm going to eat all the restaurants until I drop. Okay, I think I just spoke to everybody here. Wait up, Chaz! I'm coming too! Did you already beat Raihan? I beat Raihan. I had Raihan beat in no time. Once I got my head on straight and stopped doubting every decision I made, that is. Heh. Alright, don't fight me. Let's just go. Save our battle for the semifinals. And you never stopped nattering on through the entire battle. Thank you for pointing that out. I'm not the only one who noticed. You're pretty different from the champion in that. But your strength is genuine, as proven by the dragon badge you won from me. You came at me with all the force of a raging storm, and even I was blown away. Listen up, you two. Battle your way through the Champion Cup tournament to face Leon. One of you ought to. I reckon I'm still the favorite to win, but I'm up against my true rival, Chaz. So I'll ring out every last thing I learned during my battle with you, Raihan, to beat him. Listen to him gassing this guy up even though he lost. So get a move on, Chaz. The train's waiting. That's what I'm trying to do until you stop me. Those two are going to be all right. I weep for the future. All right, we're on the train. We're heading to Wyndon. That's what that marquee says. Oh, synchronized tapping. We're playing Pokemon Go. Look, you can tell. Swipe. Yep. See? Throwing Pokeballs. We're finally headed for Wyndon. There's a lot I want to check out there. There's the big tower and the Mineral and Wyndon Stadium, where the whole of Galar, no, the whole world is going to be watching us. I know this is probably Hop, but they didn't give us his name, so I'm just assuming it's some guy sitting behind us. You get it, right? You and me are going to make our match there the greatest match that ever was. And he's just mouthing the words. That's my headcanon. All right, it's snowing out there. Nice. I wonder what scenery would appear if all the snow on Route 10 melted away. I don't think Snover is too impressed with that thought. Okay, I believe you just sell junk items. I mean, not junk, standard stuff. There's all kind of junk, though. I don't need any. We're good. No, I'm good. Thank you, sir. Let's get out here. Wait, do we have to walk? No, we're here. Wait. Do we have to walk? Oh, come on. So this is Route 10. It's like a wall made out of snow. I bet there'll be ice-type Pokemon crawling out of the woodwork in a place like this. Good thing we're leading with Rangers. Come on, Chaz. Reckon we'll be able to train ourselves up to new heights here before the Champion Cup starts? I believe in myself and the Pokemon on my team, and I know we'll all get loads stronger. So I'm off. See you in Wyndon, mate. Well, I might be able to level up here. I'm going to steal this first. 2 X attacks, which, as I said, and I kind of didn't realize this until I mentioned it in the Pokemon Violet episodes. If I don't use items in battle, will that help me? What is your level? What's your power level? Let's find out. We have a whole fully evolved Ben and Jerry here. That's why I named this guy in Pokemon Go. Level 47, so we can actually do a little bit of the grind in here. So let's just, first of all, not send a weaker Pokemon level-wise against these things. Let's send out our Varuta, who now has a super effective move against ice types with Rock Slide. Although she already had with Iron Head. I was doing the math in my head, and by math I mean type matchups. Did you realize ice only resists ice? At least I'm fairly sure about that. Let me know in the comments if I am incorrect, but I think that's the only weakness. Now, that actually brings me to our question of the day, which you've seen for the past, what, 9-10 minutes or so? If you could create a new Pokemon type, what would that type be? Whoa, that's a lot of experience for Rangers. If you could create a new Pokemon type, what type would that be, and what would its strengths and weaknesses be? For example, like, what would it be super effective against? What would it be weak to? What would it resist? Stuff like that. Let me know down below, just out of curiosity. Me, I've always said, I think since things like Jigglypuff and Drifloon, what other things? I don't know. But ever since a number of Pokemon, I would have actually thought Rubber would be an interesting type to add to the Pokemon series. And, you know how some Pokemon gain new types, like Jigglypuff went from normal into normal fairy in Gen 6 when fairy was introduced. I always felt that critical hit, okay, at least one frozen. I always felt that Jigglypuff should then become Rubber fairy type. Now, Rubber, I would think, would be resistant to fighting. Maybe make it weak to Steel. For one thing, not a lot of things are weak to Steel. But, excuse me. I know I had a logical brain reason for why it would be weak to Steel. Can't think of it right now. Maybe because it's like Rubber. I think, doesn't Rubber come from trees? Or isn't there like a rubber tree thing or something? I should research Rubber before I pretend to not know what I'm talking about here. You know what? You can take a full Hyper Potion. That's wild. I like it. It would be resistant if not immune, to electric. And I don't know what to be super effective against, though. I haven't thought that far into it. But just certain things that are bouncy, I think. And like, say the move Bounce could be rubber type. We can probably handle this. First impression, please, if you will. Yeah, that's my thought. So, again, what type would you add, and what would its strengths and weaknesses be? Just answer that down below. And we are coming closer to a conclusion of this adventure. I just realized I'm doing this dumbly. I am going to put a Pokemon away so that we do not over-level. Varuda, you're looking like the first one to go here. Just temporarily, not going to change the layout because she's still part of our team. Just I don't want her to gain too many bonus levels, right? Another type that I thought would have made sense, and this was mentioned. Well, there was two types that were mentioned when X and Y were first coming out, because the Fairy type Legendary looked like it had a particular possible new typing to it. It basically looked like a reindeer Christmas tree, let's say. So Light was rumored to be a type in the new game. And Sound could have been an interesting new type as well, because I believe we got to see... I think we saw Noivern at some point in like the promotional material, and Noivern's ears look like speaker system. Hey, it's a Kling Clang, or a Clang. It's Gears. So I was honestly down for the idea of Light and Sound becoming types. Do we have anything higher than level 47 here? I'm going to keep an eye. We'll go for 5 matches here, 5 battles, and see if we can find anything. Oh, I don't like Lock-On. I don't like the Lock-On. I don't know what you're planning. But anyway, Light and Sound could have been interesting. So there is still a possibility of that happening, let's just say. Someday, perhaps. But, of course, that did not come to pass. But that's okay. Oh no, they locked on their Screech attack. Our defenses are lowered. Oh no. So, wait a minute. Revert. Here's the thing. Remember back in the day when we took on a gym? What was it? What gym was it that I took on that I didn't save? You know what I'm talking about. Either way, I had taught Rangers, what is it, not Reversal, Revenge, and, you know, obviously I forgot to save the game, therefore they don't have it right now, and I was thinking I should have taught it now, but as it turns out, that wouldn't make much sense at this point, because we're going first. Well, now we're not. So Revenge would have been a better move to use here. But anyways, long story short, I should actually teach them Revenge to be caught up to where I was supposed to have been. So I'll just do that right now. Alright, let's get our XPs. Well, getting some bad experience off of this area here. Alright, so Revenge will be the one. Excuse me. Okay, TMs, Revenge, where are you? Right there. Gonna teach that to you. Alright, let's replace River Soul, which honestly is probably better to keep right now, but since I want to make things consistent with what we had already accomplished, we'll do that. Okay, let's just try a few more encounters, 2 or 3 more, we'll see what the levels are. If we see anything above level 47, we'll stick around here a little bit longer, but if not, we're going to vamoose towards Wyndon. A nice grass type, so first impression should do the trick. Nicely, indeed. So, I wonder how this Champion Cup is going to go. Like, honestly, I don't even know how long it takes to get to Wyndon, because to this day, I have never watched a single playthrough of Pokemon Shield. Or Sword, to be, clear. Because I don't want to know what happened yet. I want to experience it firsthand, so you see my immediate reactions to it. I did not want to use that, but that's fine. Actually, a very powerful move to start off with. And you're going to go for a rest attack. If only... Do we have a move that makes us slower? I'm just wondering, can we get, like, Curse? Improve our attack, defense, and lower our speed? Because then, Revenge would be more likely to be better. Oh, wait, we're slower than you? Did you do something priority-wise? Or is Revenge negative priority? I don't think it is. That's kind of broken if it is. We'll try it a few more times. Let's go. Just go 2 more fights. Hey, it's you. I'm gonna get you. Now, it's Mr. Mime, of course, Galarian Mr. Mime, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about the Galarian forms. First of all, since it is part psychic, revenge will be neutral. So let's go first impression. Super effective. Bam. Hope we get ya. And we did. So the fact they introduced, okay, Mr. Mime can now evolve into Mr. Rhyme. Farfetch'd can evolve into Surfetch'd. Whatever other stuff. Okay, that's all well and good. But my problem with that is, technically that's not true. Mr. Mime cannot evolve into Mr. Rhyme. Galarian Mr. Mime can evolve into Mr. Rhyme. So, I really like the idea. Oh, we just are naturally slower. Sweet. I like the idea of previous Pokemon getting new evolutions, which we actually do have in the Paldea region. And Hisui region, to be fair. So, I'm cool with that, but I would have liked if they introduced new evolutions for standard Mr. Mime, standard Farfetch'd in this, but no, their regional variants get the evolution. So like, if your favorite Pokemon was Dux, the Farfetch'd that you traded for back in Gen 1, that Farfetch'd cannot grow any further than what it is. You would have to get a new Farfetch'd in this region in order to have a Surfetch'd. So the classic Farfetch'd still kind of left in the lurch, if that's the right term. Anyway, do you have any injured Pokemon? I'm a doctor. I can injure them further if you'd like. Calm down, sir. You don't look like you're very happy with your position. Look at him, he's like, day in, day out. Triage never changes. This is, dangerous. I should have brought my whole team back. Because we got us a psychic attack coming our way. I'm going to go to Hefty. We're going to overlevel this thing. And then I'm going to bring back Varuta. Because this is not ideal. Heal Pulse us. Heal Pulse. Don't do that. I want to Sludge Bomb you. That's going to hurt us. Can I Gigantamax here, please? I'd appreciate such a thing. Okay, as much as I do want you viewers who have been dutifully answering these questions of the day, which, just to remind you, if you do not know what these questions of the day are all about, if you answer every question of the day, starting from, I think, episode number 43, I believe, all the way up until the end of this series, we resist that, you will earn 50 points for non-members, or if you're a member of the channel, 100 points for every question you've answered. But if you do get every question up until the end answered, then you will earn 100 times that lab loot multiplied by how many of these injury tokens I've taken. So, as much as I wouldn't mind giving out an extra, say, 200 multiple of lab loot for you, I kind of don't want to lose any more Pokemon. I'd like to win. I'd like to at least feel like I know what I'm talking about when I try, I make my big claim that I'm a 7-time Pokemon League champion, I don't want to just throw the words around. I want it to mean something. What do you say, sir? A strong trainer like you has probably seen many injured Pokemon. Must be pretty tough, and he is not going to heal us any which way. Thank you, sir. But let's take Varuta back into our squad. Could you use an HP boost? You probably could. 6130. Yeah, okay. Let's go with a super potion. Where are they at? They're in the potion bag. Not that one. Let's just make sure you're ship shape for the next fight. Which may not even exist. Maybe we're just going to head right on into Wyndon. This does not look like it's right on into Wyndon. Who is this? Is he a trainer battler? Now we're going to fight him. But come on, really? Only do what you can. Taking risks while mountain climbing is dangerous. Well then, let's get dangerous. Hiker Douglas. And all that extra hair keeps you warm. I'm not being sarcastic. I probably mean that. I often make the mistake. Like, my hair can get pretty long in the back. I don't really think to cut it, very regularly, whatever. But I usually make the mistake in wintertime is when I usually get a little trim. And then my neck is freezing, so I should do the smart thing and not get a haircut during winter. Let it grow during winter and then get it cut in the spring. But I don't know. I should probably get it cut before autumn or fall, so that it doesn't like grow too much over winter. Because when it grows too long, that's when I'm like, oh, I should get it cut right now. But getting it cut or trimmed at least before autumn begins means it should grow long enough for my neck to be comfortably warm throughout the winter season. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I think that makes sense. We're still fighting. This guy has another Pokemon. Mudsdale. Oh, that there's a ground type, that is. That's not great. Excuse me. Does it have stamina, I wonder? For those of you who do not know, ground type is super effective against both steel and poison. What else is on my team other than Rangers? A steel type and a poison type. We're going to Revenge. That's going to hurt. Hang in there. Ooh. Please do not faint to the hail. And this could do nice damage. Critical hit, too. Okay, hail. Okay, we do have to switch. Let us back out of here nicely. Does Mudsdale get Pursuit? I'm fairly certain it does. But let's check the summary of these two Pokemon. Who's got the best physical defense? 121, 110. Well, I'll tell you what. More HP on Varuta and the fact that we will not lose our defense stat to weak armor means I think Varuta is our choice here. Try to finish up the Mudsdale. Let's try out the new Rock Slide. Okay. Tank it! It's not tanking it, but question is, who's quicker? Yeah, it's alright, Varuta. I understand you're concerned. We are level 57. We have to be faster. We are faster. One benefit to being over-leveled is our speed stat is nicely higher than it probably should be right now. Ranger's hitting level 49. Excellent. No new move, but oh well. Take that, Douglas. You won't be able to beat a strong opponent without pushing the limits of what's possible. And we just pushed our limits with our steel type there versus a ground type. Slowly increasing what you can do is a good way to level yourself up. That is good advice. Like, it's a lot of times. Do you ever wonder, like, do the writers of Pokemon games get kind of bored with what they're writing? Because, like, think of how many people you just randomly run past in this game, barely even give their words a second thought. Sometimes they have really good words of wisdom if you take the time to follow them. Sneasel, don't follow me! Get out of here. I'm gonna beat you up. Hey, it's another Mr. Mime. He saw me. I get more nervous about battles than work. You should, with that haircut. I don't know why I said that. Ronald! I was just talking about haircuts, and you come out with that? Doesn't even look. He's too busy. What is that? What's the thing that work people use? I don't know. Zoom! He's zooming with people. He's got 2 Pokemon too, by the way. Let's Revenge. Actually, First Impression probably could have done some good. No critical hits, please. Of course, we have our battle armor, so if we saw a critical hit, I would question what ability Weavile has to prevent that from working. But we take down Weavile, and his final Pokemon is going to come on in right now. It's going to happen to turn out to be such thing as a Claydol. Another ground type, but also psychic. Switch. Again, I think Varuta is going to be the way to go for this one. It does have Levitate, I'm pretty sure, so our Bulldoze is out. I do see you, Sailor Pika, not to worry. I was going to wait till after this battle, the episode is done anyway, then I'll stop and chat a little bit, as I usually do for our members-exclusive live streams. Alright, let's just go for some... We can't go for some flinches, never mind. That's a special-based move. We got this. Varuta, you're good. Don't lose your special defense, and we're fine. Yeah, look at this. One-hit knockout. Honestly, I didn't think it would be, but I had a feeling if it wasn't, the hail would have been enough to follow up. So Hefty hit level 58. Do you think we're going to be over-leveled to take on the Pokemon League? When I do business, I'm called a business... All right, when I do business, I'm called a businessman. So when I battle, should I be called a battle man? Not with your win record. Anyway, I shouldn't talk smack, because I could have easily lost someone right there. Being together with Pokemon. It's really amazing if you think about it. It is. Okay, so for now, we're going to save up our game right here. And I want to say thank you, folks, for watching today's adventure as we continue on with our 8-person team, or 8 Pokemon team, heading towards the Champion Cup here in the Galar region. If you want to see what happens next, you're eager to see if we make it through, or do we take another one of these injury knockout thingies, follow along by subscribing to the channel or joining as a member and hitting the bell button to get notifications when the new videos or streams are coming your way. And if you want to see what has led us to this precarious point with this powdery precipitation, feel free to check the link in the description or during the outro to the full Pokemon Shield playlist and get caught up on everything that we've gone through thus far. And you can also follow me on other social media, Instagram and Twitter, both linked in the description. Alright, with that, thank you for watching today's video, but Professor Chaz is going to be out of here. Once again, thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.